Day 4 of my Batman movie review series continues today with Batman and Robin, otherwise known as the death of a franchise. Batman and Robin is, once again, directed by Joel Schumacher, who also directed the Batman movie that came before Batman and Robin, Batman Forever. Batman and Robin is really different than the last 3 Batman movies. Well, it's similar to Batman Forever, except in kind of a weird sort of way. Batman's costume is really, really uncomfortable in this movie. It has bat nipples sticking out and bat butts. Val Kilmer does not play Batman in this movie. Batman is played by George Clooney. And wow, does George Clooney suck as Batman. Remember how badass the Batman saying is? Well, George Clooney basically takes that line, beats the crap out of it, and says this: "Hi, Freeze, I'm Batman." That's not the only line in this movie that's not inconsistent. Like, for example, at the beginning of the movie, Robin says, "I want a car. Chicks dig the car." And Batman says this: "This is why Superman works alone." After that scene of Batman and Robin saying nothing but stupid dialogue, Batman and Robin go to the Batmobile, and the Batmobile looks like crap in this. And basically, not only does the Batmobile look like it's from a toy commercial, but all the props and costumes look like they're from a toy commercial. And on a little Batmobile, little TV thing, Commissioner Gordon is on there, and he explains way too much exposition about Mr. Freeze. Batman and Robin go to stop Mr. Freeze, and you'll never guess who plays Mr. Freeze in this movie. Arnold Schwarzenegger. And good God, does his ice pun suck. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age! Let's kick some ice. Iceman Comet. Right, everyone? Chill. You can probably tell that the cast for this movie is pretty bad. But not only is Mr. Freeze the bad guy in this movie, we got Poison Ivy, and she's working with Bane. Poison Ivy, she's played by Uma Thurman, and she was nominated for an Oscar before this movie came out. Bane is in this movie too, and they completely destroy Bane. Turned Bane into an idiot in this movie, and he looks like nothing but a hairless squash. Bane! Got Alicia Silverstone in this movie too, and she plays Batgirl. And all I can say is one thing: she sucks. And that's that. And there's also another subplot going on where Alfred, who is Batman's butler, is dying of a illness, and it is poorly executed. And they make it so obvious in the beginning of the movie. Like, literally, for like 10 seconds, the camera has a shot of Alfred, and he has this really weird looking face, and they literally make it so obvious he's dying. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about that subplot. Why? Because no one cares about it. Guys, Batman and Robin sucks. It's terrible. It's one of the worst comic book movies of all time. However, if anyone asks me what the worst movie I've ever seen is, their question would be this: is it Batman and Robin? My answer would be this: no. It's a bad movie, but it's so pathetic, it's funny. It wouldn't make my top 10, top 5, or heck, it wouldn't even be my number 1 worst movie I've ever seen. It'll probably be my top 15, probably. So yeah, you guys can probably guess what grade I'm going to give this movie. Batman and Robin gets an F. It is the worst Batman movie I have ever seen, but it's so bad, it's funny. Alright, that wraps up my review of Batman and Robin. And my Batman movie review series continues tomorrow with Batman Begins. And I have a question for you. Out of all the Batman movies there is in the franchise, what is the worst you have seen? Whatever it is, comment below and let me know. And if you want to see more of my videos, be sure to subscribe.